Let me start with you, Ben Habib. This is kamikaze politics, isn't it?
It's not kamikaze. I mean, what Nigel said this morning, it's interesting, I heard you describe it as a non-aggression pact. Actually, what Nigel offered...
I think he described it as a non-aggression pact.
Well, he offered a Leave alliance. And what Nigel...
With a threat and an ultimatum.
Well, and the ultimatum was, we'll give you 6 months in which to negotiate a free trade agreement, a genuine free trade agreement, not a withdrawal treaty, not a political declaration signed up in perpetuity, but a genuine free trade agreement.
But that's what he's trying to do once we've withdrawn from the EU.
Yeah, well,
once we Brexit, that's what the next year is all about. Well, but what you're doing is you're trying to split the Leave vote.
It's quite the opposite. Well, first of all, the withdrawal agreement and its associated political declaration is not Brexit. I can go through a whole host of reasons why it isn't. But, you know, we're not splitting the Leave vote. We're giving the Tories an opportunity to press the reset button to actually get rid of this wretched treaty. This treaty is going to bind us into 3 years of protracted negotiations. You do appreciate that,
even,
Pat?
you know, people like Mark Francois, the ERG, you know, hardcore Brexiteers in the Tory party have signed up to this deal.
All I can tell you...
And you know that it's the one thing that he will not compromise on.
The only thing I can tell you is I have been through that agreement with a fine-tooth comb, and it is 95% what Theresa May signed up for, with the exception of the significant change in the withdrawal agreement where Northern Ireland went from being in the backstop to being in the front stop with a border down the Irish Sea.
Be that as it may, I mean, the supreme irony of this could be that you end up actually, you know, thwarting Brexit.
No, I don't think so.
You're the party that tried to bring it about in the first place.
Because if we thought the Tories, which is what I think you're saying, is we're not thwarting Brexit.
But if the Tories don't get elected in this election and the Labour Party gets in, there'll be, with a clear majority, there'll be a referendum and it could overturn Brexit and it's goodbye Brexit.
It needn't happen. It needn't happen. And it's all up to the Prime Minister. What he needs to do is pause, take a deep breath, understand...
He's already said no.
Yeah, he may change his mind. He's known for changing his mind. In July, he said there'd be no border down the Irish Sea. In July, he said the withdrawal agreement was dead, dead, dead. And here it is back up and kicking it. I just want to say something, Matt. You know, the Prime Minister rightly described the Benn Act as the Surrender Act. And he described it as a surrender act because he knew once that act was passed, he couldn't get a good deal. Yeah. He also knew we weren't leaving on the 31st of October. But he went on saying after that act that we will leave on the 31st of October and that his deal was a good deal. And we all know it couldn't possibly be a good deal.
Okay, all right.